In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a granny heart coaster. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Diette, and welcome to Turtle Creativity, where we make crafting and crocheting easy. Today, I'm really excited to share with you a crochet tutorial where I'm going to show you how to crochet this granny heart square coaster. Now, for this project, you're going to need yarn, of course. I'll be using Red Heart Super Saver in two colors, pink and white. You'll also need a crochet hook. I'll be using the size letter I. You'll need a yarn needle and a pair of scissors. Well, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and I'm ready to get crocheting now. So we're going to get started with our granny heart coaster. This project starts off with a magic circle. If you do not know how to do that, here's a link to a video that will teach you. You will also need to know a few other stitches. So you definitely need to know how to chain, and you will need to know how to do a treble crochet stitch. Now, these stitches are a part of a basic crochet series that I did, and I'll link that right here, like right there. So if you need to know how to do those stitches, pause the video, go check that out, and then come on back and we can do our granny heart coaster together. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create my magic circle. And for this one, I'm doing a pink one. Okay, so our granny heart actually starts off just like a granny square. So for the first two rounds of our granny heart, it's actually a granny square. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin to start our classic granny square. We're going to be using the treble stitch. So we're going to get started with chaining 4. Now I already have one chain on my hook, so I'm going to create 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and so that is the length of what our stitch is going to be. So let's go ahead and create our treble stitch. We're going to put 2 into our magic ring. So yarn over twice, insert our hook in, pull up. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so now our chain 4 is the same height as our treble crochet. So let's go ahead and do another one. Yarn over twice, insert our hook in, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and I'm just going to close up our magic ring just a little bit. So that's our first cluster. We're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to do 3 more treble crochets. So there's our 3 treble crochets, and we're going to go ahead and chain 2. 1, 2, and we're going to do 3 more treble crochets. So there's our 3 more. Let's chain 2 and let's do our last set of treble crochets. Let's go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch to our beginning chain 4. And I'm going to go ahead and take my initial tail in the beginning from our magic circle, and I'm going to go ahead and close up my circle. Okay. Round 1 is now complete. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we're going to work in this next space right here. This next corner space right here. We're going to put 3 treble crochets, 2 chains, 3 treble crochets in this same chain space. Let's do it together. Yarn over twice, insert our hook into that space, pull up. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Let's do 2 more treble crochets. Chain 2, and we're going to put 3 more treble crochets in this same space. And what we just did was we created a corner space. Okay, so now let's go ahead and chain 2. 1, 2. Now working in our next corner space, we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. So 3 treble crochets, chain 2, 3 treble crochets. Okay, so all of that in this same corner space. Let's go. Chain 2 and 3 more treble crochets. And we just have formed another corner. Chain 2, and now we're going to work in this corner space right here, repeating what we just did. 3 treble crochets, 2 chains, 3 treble crochets. Chain 2 and 3 treble crochets. Chain 2. We just created another corner to our project. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last one to this round. So we're going to do 3 treble crochets, 2 chains, and instead of doing 3 treble crochets to end this round, we're actually going to do 2 treble crochets because this stitch right here will count as our last treble crochet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our 3 treble crochets. Okay, chain 2 And remember, now we're only going to do 2 treble crochets because we have this initial chain 6, which will count as our last treble crochet in this cluster. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into our initial chain 6. Round 2 is now complete. Okay, so again, if I'm going to just pull up and just show you, pull some more yarn out at the same time as well. So as I told you in the beginning, this is much like a classic granny square. It starts out as a classic granny square, and right now it looks like a granny square. But now is the magic to turn this classic granny square into a heart. So I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to put a total of 14 treble crochets in this space. I know that sounds like a lot, but we need to be able to create the heart shape. This is what's going to transform this square into this heart. So the 14 treble crochets that we create is going to be what creates half the heart. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and put 14 treble crochets in this space. This one is our last one. Just going to smooth it all out, and I'm going to anchor this into this space right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to work to this corner. So what you're going to do is just slip stitch under each of these spaces till you get here, and in here you're going to put 14 treble crochet stitches. Let's go ahead and begin. And now let's go ahead and do 14 treble crochets in this space right here. And now for our last one. So this is 14. Okay. And you can actually see our heart form. Okay, so we're just about finished. What I'm going to do is insert my hook into this corner space right here. And instead of pulling through my pink, I'm actually going to pull through my white because we're going to do a color change. Okay. And then I'm just going to chain one to secure it in place. Okay. Go ahead and flip my work over, and I'm going to cut off my pink. All right. Okay, so all of that is nice and secure. Now, what I'm going to work now is our edge. And our edging for this project is one of my favorite edges to use, which is a crab stitch or the reverse single crochet. So we're going to go ahead and do that now all the way around our work. So remember, when we're doing the crab stitch or the reverse single crochet, we're not working this way, because usually when you do crochet projects, you will work this way. But we're not going to work that way. In order to create this beautiful edging, we need to work backwards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook into the next chain space. Pull my yarn through. 2 loops is on the hook. I'm going to twist my hook, yarn over, and pull through. And that kind of creates that spiral, beautiful edging effect, okay? Let's keep going. Insert my hook up under the next space. 2 loops is on my hook. I'm going to twist, yarn over, and I'm going to pull through, okay? And I'm going to keep doing this. Hook up under my next chain space, twist, okay? And you can see those little bumps occurring, which creates that twisted single crochet, which gives a finish to our project. So go ahead and continue on doing this, and I'll meet you once you get all the way around your heart. Okay, so we're now going to finish up this reverse single crochet or the crab stitch in my last few stitches. I'm going to go ahead and just pull through. Okay. All right. There we go. Now let's go ahead and sew in our tails. Here is our finished Granny Heart coaster. I'll see you in the next one, and subscribe for more.